Hello class, good morning. I am Miss Alona P, Rollan, your free service teacher, taking up the Bachelor of Elementary Education here in North campus. And for today's discussion, we will tackle all about the SDG 4 or the Sustainable Development Goal 4. So, the Sustainable Development Goal 4 or the SDG 4 is centered on ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education and also promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all by 2030. And also, education is not just about gaining knowledge. It is also one powerful tool for breaking the cycle of poverty, reducing inequalities, and building sustainable communities. So now let's proceed to the key points about SDG 4 in education. So first we have access to education. Every child, youth, and adult should have access to free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education. So next we have early childhood education. So this promote early learning opportunities so children enter school ready to succeed. So the third one is the technical, vocational, and higher education. These ensure affordable and equal access for all, including marginalized groups. Fourth one is the eliminating disparities. So these focus on vulnerable groups like persons with disabilities, indigenous people, rural populations, and those in poverty. Now, the fifth one is the safe and effective learning environments. So, this includes the build schools with adequate facilities, safe buildings, of course, the clean water, sanitation, and the trained teachers. Now we're done with the key points of the SDG 4. So now let's talk about why is SDG 4 important. So class, education is the foundation for reducing poverty, improving health, achieving gender equality, and promoting peace. And also, a well educated population is key to sustainable economic growth and innovation. So, and also human rights and empowerment. So, education is a fundamental human right. When people, especially women, children, and marginalized groups, have access to education, they gain confidence and opportunities to improve their lives. Now, class, at this point, we will talk about the key targets of SDG 4. So, ensuring free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education for all, providing affordable technical, vocational, and higher education opportunities, and also promoting literacy and numeracy for youth and adults, building safe, inclusive, and effective learning environment. Now, class, let's proceed to the challenges to achieving SDG 4. So, first is the quality concerns. Even where education is accessible, poor resources, outdated methods, and lack of teacher training can compromise learning outcomes. And next is the digital divide. Technology has become essential this generation, but not everyone has access to the internet or digital devices, widening the learning gap. So the third one is the access and inequality. So millions of children, particularly in developing countries, still lack access to schools due to poverty, conflict, or geographical isolation, and also the global crisis. So events like the COVID-19 pandemic have disrupted education systems worldwide, exposing weaknesses and inequalities. So, class, we have the challenges to achieving the SDG 4, right? And of course, we have the solution for that. So, first is the government and the NGOs are working to expand scholarships, teacher training programs, and school infrastructure. Of course, the use of technology and digital platforms to reach learners in remote areas, inclusive education, ensuring children with disabilities and marginalized communities are not left behind. Now, class, in conclusion, SDG 4 is more than just a goal. It is a global commitment to building a future where every person has the chance to learn, grow, and succeed. Education empowers individuals, strengthens communities, and drives nations toward peace and sustainable development. Achieving SDG 4 means creating a world where no one is left behind in learning and opportunity. Thank you for listening, class. That's all for today. Goodbye.